So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere. Did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you over... much.
Or we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost. Thieves prey on the unfortunate whenever they get the chance. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend. I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense. The band has marched north with Teyrn Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
It's just a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
I don't like this place.
Greetings, Sir Dwarf. Your folk are famous for their generosity. Might you spare some bread? We are not beggars. We were robbed.
Never mind, Hale. It's no use. Nobody will help one of us.
The Chantry Board.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? Haha, I'm not the only one with some business sense.
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You want me to bid against him? We don't have that kind of coin. You would actually do the bidding of this evil little man. Fine. May your heartlessness bring you exactly what you deserve.
A fine sentiment, if I've ever heard one.
You're so nice. I bet you make allies everywhere you go.
Ha! Serve that wench right. You have my thanks. And 100 silvers, yes? What? Help! Someone?
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? All right, all right.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn
Ah,
you.
look how they moan and wail and...
Back off. I have the right to... Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care... Look, stranger,
You want me to bid a... You would actually...
Serve that wench right. You have my thanks. Right, fair enough. But only you. This...
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you.
It's just a guess, but I'm thinking...
Back off. Oh, you there. You look able. Look, stranger.
You want me... You would actually do the bid...
Serve that wench right. What? Help! Someone?
Got it.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk
Can
about...
I get you a ladder so you can get off
Your
my
mother.
back?
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn
Ah,
you.
look how they
There's none to be
moan and
found.
wail. Teeth. It is sad to watch how helplessly they scurry about.
Back. Oh, you there. You look able. Didn't I mention...
He is charged...
Tis
I have... Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more. Would it...
They...
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving. Maker's breath.
Just charge what you would have.
Fine, yes.
so. We have...
Thank you for...
Are you here to make my head ache, or do you actually... Mission...
Ah, look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth. It is sad to watch how help...
Back. Oh, you there. Look, stranger.
You want me... You would actually...
Serve that wench... Right, fair enough. Hello, friend. Care to take advantage of this?
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my blessed are the...
Got it.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Be my guest. I've no urge to try out that axe of his.
I watch the Black Horde descend. This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us! No! Do not touch me! You bring evil and destruction! It is the end!
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us. Then... what shall we do?
Your king is dead! There is no hope!
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left. So many are... I know it's not something many dwarves do, but if you wish to offer devotion to the Maker, you... Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that. The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, not since Tairn Loghain passed.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers. No sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection. Yes? Who might you be? I see. I am Ser Bryant, commander of the Lothering Templars. Tairn Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope. I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tairn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case. Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off? All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast, we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service? I wish I could afford such help, to be truthful. Take your reward, at any rate. It is all I have to offer. If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need. If the matter is important, certainly. Other than... none of it is good. Tairn Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster. If Arl Eamon was able to... I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who... Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and he must be very... One of the Arl's knights... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker...
Not yet. No thanks to Tairn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of
I am in... Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims. What? And you have his... Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me a reward? Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar... Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. If you're truly interested, nothing I have found... With Henrik gone, I need to thank you again.
And when the Maker
Now's
spoke,
better than later.
a chant of light scattered.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here. I understand. What can I do for you, then? A Grey Ward? You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain? There is a price on your head. Now, if there is nothing else, I cannot help you without risking... Now, if there is no...
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our...
You ever wonder if that's an accurate likeness of Andraste? Maybe she was ugly. Maybe she had
And
butt
then
teeth.
shall the Maker return to us. And then... in heaven. And then shall the chant of light make it pure. Let all mankind be humble.
Now's better than later.
Hello, friend. Care to take advantage of your discount?
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally...
Did you see the new recruiters out?
I'd keep your voice down if I were you. They're pressing anyone who can hold a sword into service.
Darkspawn or those noble shadows?
Mother! Where are you?
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
Did you see the new recruiters out?
I'd keep your voice down if I were you. They're pressing anyone who can hold a sword into service.
The Terran wants a new army, but is it to fight them Darkspawn or those nobles shouting against them?
I've no idea, but I'm sure not about to raise my hand if you catch my meaning. Not after what happened down south.
Best be careful. Darkspawn. Best be careful.
Well, look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a dwarf by this very...
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there is no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Teyrn Loghain claim...
Enough talk!
Right.
Again.
We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I was there! The Teyrn pulled us out of a trap. Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be. But they failed, and I do not wish death on anyone. You mean... Very well. May the Maker forgive your trespasses. May he keep you in his sight and guide you. I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help. Saved my life. I assure you, I can handle myself. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothian. I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. Those men said you're a Grey Wolf. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along. The Maker told me to. He is not just my god,
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help. I can fight. I put aside that life when I came here. But now, if it is the Maker's will...
Perhaps your skull was...
Thank you. Indeed.
Now's better than later.
Tell me, I could do that for you.
You're here about food. Take it up. I got other gear to sell. You did? Well.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know whether he can
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need to come to blows.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Can I get you a ladder so you
Allow
can
me.
get off my
I
back?
could do that for you.
Why do you always go on about how stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
If you need to ask the question...
Because it hurts my manly feelings, you know. Or one of them.
Then I'll be sure to write you an apology once all of this is over.
I was educated by the Chantry.
Are we...
Hello, stranger. Old man Barlin said that Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want none to be had. Barlin has all the traps and
You aren't one of my... I have nothing to say that would amuse a dwarf. Leave me in peace. A prison. I'm in a cage, am I not?
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is, as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this? Are you asking if I've... However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now. The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children. I agree. 20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, enough compared to your kind, maybe. Death will be my atonement. I would prefer to die in battle, but my choices have been made. There are greater things than freedom, honor,
To be left here to starve?
you I could kill it in 2 blows.
I shall do it. I shall do it. Oh, this should be fun.
Bandages.
I see. I shall do it.
Alright, that's it then. I got it!
Wipe them out!
Is it time to kill something? All right, all right.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged. You want a reward, eh? I suppose that's an entirely reasonable request. How does 100 silver sound? I was going to use that to fix up the cart, but quite frank, which are unsold. The name's Bodon Fedek, merchant, and...
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way. Grey Ward. No offense, but I suspect...
Goodbye.
Now then.
I shall do it.
I'll get on it.
Bad dreams, huh? Drank more like, as in the taint. You see, part of being a Grey Warden, the Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. I screamed like a little girl. Anyhow, you're up now, right?
Yes? Well, here I am. I knew this would... In it, there was an impediment. I stood on a peak. I fell. And the darkness drew the dream. When I woke, I went to the... Everyone knew that Bush was dead. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in... No, not voices. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything? I don't know. You...
What do you need? Ask away. Essentially, they're trained to fight. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells. You could call it that, sure. The Chantry doesn't look on it the same way, however, since really our talents only work on mages. Against a regular person, you'd think the Chantry keeps a close... And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, you think so. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templar... The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away, either, so...
You're a hard man. Where are my men? Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Really? But here I am. But you see, Duncan... But poor Duncan's... Well, no more. A tragedy it is. My great-great-grand...
So King Arland banished the wardens, and then, after King Arland and our family was... But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, asked for the... We know she died. It won't restore our land or our title. Well, no one's been... I spent years, so I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could
It's good to see. I saw your camping. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes? I'm
What do you wish of me? If you must. Well, that depends, does it not? What does she see? So, tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened... I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself. And you... As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young. Many centuries. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Lord Conobar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power. Aye, it was. 'Twas Flemeth. All would have been well had Lord Conobar. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge. That was not the point. Conobar had no honor. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the... The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies. The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began. How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I. The demon within her has... I only know my mother is... But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like... You ask if I have sisters. The stories tell of many witches. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, if that is what you think, so be it. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I think I find myself a little...
Hello. The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of the...
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
will do it.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and He is our Maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false... God.
What? No mention of disease?
In the name of Andr... Well, the cathedral is closed.
Did someone...
King Kaelin died, remember? Along with most of the army at Ostagar?
That which you fear.
The death toll at Ostagar was... staggering. We've had a funeral every day for...
Are they singing the chant?
He should have retired to Val Royeaux years ago, but he wanted to stay and serve the remainder of his days in his homeland. May the...
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it against his children.
I bought a confection of spun sugar here once. It got stuck in my hair. Made it hard to come out, but it was very tasty for a few days. Allow me. I could do that for you.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You killed my friend. And good King Kaelin. I demand satisfaction, sir. I am a knight of an uncommon traitor. Meet me in the back alley behind the Nod Noble Tavern. There we will duel. So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare smear Terran? Do not try to worm... Are you ready? I am no savage. I would not take advantage of you. May the divine look... Begin.
If you have coin... If not, move along. Too many refugees blocking customers.